So bear with me while we get started here. It did not work, did it? Interesting. So those of you who don't know, Whatnot just started this new thing where you can stream out, um, but it doesn't. I don't know where it's going to on my Facebook, which seems like it might be a problem because you would think it would go here, but it's not. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at, and that's okay. No, just got the reel on there. That's weird. I will have to fix this and look at it at some point. But that today is not today. We will see what's going on there. But anyway, what's up, guys? Everyone just joining Paragon, Fosroll, the Antiques for Sale. We do have a little bit of a different stream here. I sit tons of stuff in the shop. You're welcome to look, but we're going to be editing and stuff as well. I have this neat little setup here, and where we're going to edit this thing on the middle screen here. This is something I found in a book. You can see like the bookmark creases and stuff. But we're going to edit this live, and I figured I would just do it. We can listen to some tunes. You guys can look through the shop. If there's anything in the shop that you want to look at, I'm happy to go grab it. I got a little slideshow going at the very bottom so you guys can kind of see kind of some of the stuff that's available. And again, happy to bundle, happy to do all of the stuff that everybody does, but I'm not really salesy. So what am I editing? This is what we're editing today. We have a couple of different options. I'll show you guys real quick. This is from, and also let me know if the music balance is okay. My voice should be sitting pretty far on top of that music. You should hear the music pretty good when I'm quiet. You shouldn't be blowing out your ears or anything. If I got to adjust something, feel free to let me know. Takes the village, right? I found this in I buy estate sales, bookshelves like a lot of us do. And this was folded up in a book. And this is a Spitfire. So those of you who collect World War II stuff, but yeah, I guess they handed this out to troops. So you could see, I guess this is the underside of the plane, I would assume. And then that way you can identify them from when they're flying over, Can you turn the music up so I love you, Oliver. It's always good to see you, buddy. So again, guys, kind of a different stream. We do have everything in the store. I am gonna probably edit. If you guys need to see something, I do have the second camera. And I got some fun stuff here too. I did this yesterday. I got my little Hagrid guy. And then in case, this is who I am. I'm Steve, the book guy. I'm all fancy and stuff. You like the Hagrid guy? I love the Hagrid guy. But and then I've got like correct antique. So what we're gonna do, not that. What we're gonna do, to be very specific, is I'm gonna clean up all these creases. And then I'll probably leave the color. I'll clean up stuff like this here. And then what I want to do is eventually this will be available as a print for people to buy. There's 3 in this series. There's the Spitfire here, which is friend, very important. So I assume this is obviously from an Allied kind of situation. And this, it's upside down. This is the B-17. Let me get my layer working hard here. I know this music's kind of mellow, but I dig Iro. So that's the B7. Oh, you guys can't even see it. I am so sorry. I'm over here talking about this. So this is the B-17 Fortress here. And then let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can kind of see that. So again, this was folded in the same place. I think it was an envelope actually. But if you feel the paper, it's on period for the time and all that stuff. Yep, sorry. Yeah, I saw that. So like when you take out the creases and stuff, it's actually relatively easy. A lot of it you can do pretty heavy-handedly. It's when you get into like the textures and stuff or when you start to get close to, um, like, the blacks and stuff over here, the lines. So you see how like, look how fast I did that. So doo, 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 doo. And, always as a general rule, when you do this, you never wanna actually do what I just did on your bottom layer. You always wanna create an extra layer from which to work from. So, Oliver, how are you, buddy? Oh, I forgot to record again. I always forget that. Hang tight, hang tight. Doo, 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 boom, 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 boom. Welcome, welcome. Just woke up. We just went to the post office. Hopefully, you had a nice big haul. What's up, Dwight? We do have kind of a different stream here. I think I have a macro that will kind of. Oh, you're still going? Okay. I actually went to the post office this morning too. Then got my groceries, and that's about all the humaning I'm going to do today. That's it. I hit my limit. I hit my limit. So, um, and do give us a follow, guys. Even if there's nothing in the store today that you might want to check out or look at, we have nearly 1,000 items in our overall shop, and we're eventually going to move them all here. And then I'm going to do it in such a way where you guys will have like search terms you guys can go through and maybe denote what's different and new. But definitely give me a follow. This is kind of what we do. If you're 2 days off, you want to do. Hey, I get that, man. Days off are sacred. Days off are sacred. You come to hang out with me on whatnot, even on your days off. I love your face. These things are always so much more fun when you have someone to chill out with and hang out with. Oh yeah, yeah. Do what you got to do. Oh, I hear that, man. I hear that, and I'm not like super salesy, so it's not like you're coming here and hearing me going bundle, bundle, bundle. Just hanging out, man. Just a friend. Oops, see there's where the issue is. This is where it gets a little tricky, and you can't just use this tool. Let's go fix this. So I love it. You can get so I don't know if you guys can even see the texture of the paper there. Oh, I love old paper. So cool. So cool. So we'll probably use the clone stamp for this one. Ooh, is that music getting too loud, guys? Oh, let me see. Oh, that is a little loud. Sorry. Let me turn that down. So I always wear headphones. What am I doing? Okay, back to this. Oh, also, I don't. I've just now thought of this. If anybody has stuff that needs to be touched up like this, like I'm available for hire, and I love doing it. I'll do it on stream for you too. Be fun. I should make like a little card at the bottom that explains that. What's up, Ethan? Sorry if I don't catch you guys as you come in. Real chill vibe. We do something a little different on the whatnot streams here. Gabriel, you can come around, baby. It's my son. He's so we buy a lot of books and we sell a lot of books and we try to use every part of the book. And my son is up there taking some older books that cannot be sold, and we're shredding them up, and we're getting ready to make some compost for the garden. We're gonna have the smartest plants ever. That's my joke. It's my dad joke. I think I'm funny, and they humor me, and that's really all that matters. So sometimes, like, you really do need to get in here, and kind of really make sure that you're not messing it up. And then you can also see kind of where the dots in the print, and you really don't want to mess that up too much. So you do want to kind of have a light-handed hand. Um, what's up? I know it's stupid, dude. I know. I don't. Whatever. Um, but yeah, all the stuff that can be recycled. Obviously, there's certain things you shouldn't recycle and put in your garden. But, like the newer stuff, like the slick, but the old stuff, just the brittle stuff, that's the best. The newsprint, it's like I'm like that meme. Should have done the faces more exaggerated, and then we could have clipped it, but oh well. What's up, Ash? Is that you? My wife's name is Ash. So if I owned a physical location, I would literally be doing this exact same thing. I would just set up my computer up by the register, just say hi to everybody as they walked in, let everyone look around, do their thing. I tell you what, like, I don't know about you guys, but when I go out to a place, I actually don't wanna be talked to. I just wanna look around and do my thing and just get lost in the nerdiness of it all. But I totally acknowledge that, like, other people do like to have the conversation about it, and so, like, if I own the shop, I'd be ready to do both. But my default would be like, "I'm over here, holler if you need something." So, what's up, secret menu? Kind of a different vibe here on this stream. I know I've been saying this a lot, but, I got a macro. What's that say? Thanks for swinging by. I'm never so you'll hear me ramble a lot. It's true. I do ramble. Da-da-da. Okay, I did say all this stuff. So I'll just hit that instead of repeating myself. So, and again, if anybody has any questions and they want to see this stuff, we do have the overhead that we can go to at any time at a button click. I got the stream deck set up last night. So, or actually this morning. So, and all the stuff that you see down at the bottom, like those trays and stuff, oh, that's what I'll do. I'll just put stuff on there for me to talk about with you guys. Oh, that's cool. So those things down there right now is actually stuff that my wife, we call her Lady Stash here, that she hand pours. I think she's got a couple other things on that list. I don't remember all what I put on that little list. I don't even know if you guys can see these creases. They're really slight. Little soiling here. You see the crease right down the middle? Brew. So if I had to date this thing, I mean, it's anywhere from 1938 to 1945. I've got the original over there somewhere. So, you know, and I think I have everything set up for offers too. So don't be afraid to what's the old English word? To dicker. Even though that is like actually a word, I've tried to use that in like casual conversation in public. It has never gone well. Ever. Not once. Let's actually go back to the patch tool, see if we can't. I don't know if that's gonna work. I think we're just gonna have to do it. I think we're just gonna have to do it the right way. A little bit lower opacity. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, there we go. I'll work with that. And then we'll kind of maybe take some saturation out of it. The problem is those dots. You see, I'm kind of messing up that pattern. That breaks my heart. So maybe we go with the larger opacity. Ta-da. Right now I'm using a mouse just because I didn't have time to set, but normally I would use a tablet. Back in the before four times, I did a lot of I worked for I was a staff photographer for a corporation and man, yeah, this is not how you want to do this. um, I just ran out of time. I do like the Wacom tablet. It gives you a lot more. I like the pressure control because then you don't have to jack with things as much. And then just the precision, obviously. I tell you what, some folks they get too big of a tablet. I like to have a smaller tablet. But yeah, I used to have a big dog, big $400 or $500 one. I had to leave that one at the company though. It broke my heart. Oh well. So antiques for sale. What kind of stuff do you sell, man? Like, what are you into? What makes you tick? What turns you on? Miss B, Miss B, Miss Bay, Miss BA. I don't know, but she walks in right as I ask that question. That's a hi. Nice to meet you. It's funny. Mhm. Man, I am not doing a good job here. Rushing. Watches, pins, coins. Watches, I've had a few watches coming in and out. I literally know nothing about them, so I try to stay away from them. Um, they scare me, watches, man, because I don't know what all collectors look for with the watches, and I'm always so scared because I wouldn't be able to tell if it's like busted or not. And that's never the best when you're, trying to buy something. Pins too. I see a lot of those Parker pins around here, but that's pretty much it around this area. But every once in a while, I'll be in an auction or something, and I'll see a pin go for some sort of astronomical amount, and then I'll go to other websites that shall not be named, and like go look at completed listings to see like what the most expensive ones are. And it's there's some nice pins out there, man. you know, so don't know too much about coins either, other than silver is good. Uh, it's all right. So this is kind of where we're at. This is where we are. We actually got quite a bit of work to do. So this is the this is the before right here. This is the after. So we're getting there. So if you had like, so complete noob. Let's deal with this big crease in the middle. Um, we're getting there. It'll take this one will take a couple hours. I don't know if we'll do the whole thing on screen, but we'll stay on as long as I can. But I lost my train of thought. I was gonna ask two questions. One, I was gonna ask like if I were out in the field and I was picking, and and I say I worked for you, and it was a huge flea market, and you had to send out like 5 employees out to cover the whole thing to make sure you got eyeballs on everything there. Totally labor intensive. I know no one ever do it, even though some people. What would be like the 5 things that you would say to look for as someone who doesn't know a lot? Like, no, I know how to like, I know when something feels old and things like that. I'm not totally clueless, but about watches specifically, or what would be the things that get somebody who knows a little bit about a watches in the most trouble? Because that's really what I'm trying to avoid is getting in trouble. So yeah, this looks really good here. Look at that. Yeah, like it never existed. So this and other prints, I have some prints already available. Eventually, I'll take a break here, and then we can start looking at some stuff for those that are still with us at that time. I know folks and whatnot, they kind of bounce around and stuff, which is really cool. A little bit different vibe than Twitch. Like I probably watch more Twitch than I'm on Twitch, even though I used to do commentary for esports. Very small game. It wasn't like anything that was big deal or anything like amateur stuff. But it was like a show. But here, I guess I guess some of the larger folks stay in the show. But I've noticed that people like just in and out, in and out, in and out, looking at all the stuff. So I just wanted to have everything available for everybody at once, so everyone could see it, and then come and go see it. What's up, guys? Hey, everybody. We have kind of a different vibe here for those that are kind of coming and going. We got about 80 items in the shop. I am happy to show any of them to you. I do have the ability to flip through stuff. I can show you the inside, some artwork, quite a bit of stuff that you can see on the rotating photos. I've highlighted a few of them. And yeah, come and go as you please. Please follow. I'm adding stuff all the time. Eventually, we'll get back up. I think my largest show had about 500 listings in it before I took a break. But I am back, and we're going to get probably higher than that. It's going to be pretty obnoxious. It'll get so obnoxious that I'll end up having to give you guys search terms to be able to get through the list, or else you're never going to get through the list, and you'll just, I don't know what you'll do. Not buy from me, probably. But, that's where we're going. And then we'll try to stream every day. Also, for folks, just need something to do on their lunch hour, or that's probably what we'll do. We'll end up doing some auctions and stuff when we need to move stuff quickly, but we'll do afternoon and like lunch shows, just give kind of get like a lunch crowd, because people do things on their lunch break, and this will be an option for them, something just low key for my nerds, for which the real world holds little value. And again, if anybody wants to see anything, happy to show it to you. If anybody that just joined, we are editing right now. I found this in a book. This is kind of where we're at. That's the before. That's the after. Got quite a bit of ways to go, but we will get there. And then this, once we're done, I'll do a couple of test prints, make sure that I didn't miss any glaring detail. And yeah, and then the prints will be available. There'll be this one. We have a Spitfire, and then there's a German plane too. I want to say the HE-177 or something to that effect. I'd have to look. And then we'll also be not looking the screen. Sorry. This is the Spitfire. This is the Fortress that we're working on. That's the before and after. We got quite a ways to go. This is the Spitfire that if we're still on and we still have time, we'll work on this one. We probably won't get this one done. Then I thought this image is really cool, and eventually we'll get this, but this is from the 1920s, and I scan these in really high res so we can really kind of have some fun in here. So I don't know if you guys find this stuff super interesting. I do. Oh, and by the way, if you're on YouTube or Twitch, I'm watching the comments over on whatnot. So hit that. I think the QR code is there. So hit that. Come over here. I think if you hit it, you get some. Ooh, look at that flapper girl on the wall. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Here's another thing that I like to look at images is based on time. We didn't always have 50 states, right? So when you start looking at these old photos, it kind of helps determine how old the photo is if there's not any other indicators, and how many stars are on the flag. So on this one, you just do the math, right? One, two, three, four, five, 6 by one. It's probably eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 48 stars. That's no Alaska, no Hawaii. Isn't that cool? I think that's really cool. Maybe I'm a nerd. I don't know. I am a nerd. So I don't know what this is up here. That's kind of neat. And then I guess plays an instrument. He's a trumpet, I think. I don't know what that is. It's another girl. Interesting. That's Longhorns, isn't it? I don't know. I find that really neat. So let's get to this. I think we're gonna do this one, and we're gonna get pretty far on it. And then we'll probably be on for another 30 minutes or so. What's up, JD? Juxtaposition. We have kind of a different stream here, guys. We everything's in the shop. If you'd like to see anything, feel free to ask. Everything is negotiable. So we kind of have like a shop vibe. You just come in, I wave at you awkwardly from the counter. Hope to God I try not to suck up a conversation, right? Roll your eyes when I try to. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but I'm kidding. Just let me look at the box. Getting close there. I hope you guys can see that. It's pretty neat, isn't it? So, and even if you folks don't find anything today, totally fine. Do follow me. We will do auctions and clearances and all the stuff that all the other streams do. The afternoon streams, just because they're a little bit lower attended and it's a little bit more chill vibe, we kind of end up just opening up the shop and hanging out. But we will do stuff in the evening. We spell a lot in the book category too. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I don't mean to be making sound effects as I do this. I apologize. There. Look at that fiber. I scanned this thing at like a bajillion resolution, and I'm pretty sure that is a technical term. Good thing is that generally, um, when I sell prints out of the shop, and I've got a bunch of prints available today, like that Bowie one all the way at the bottom. That Bowie one's red. Um, we usually do 8x10s just because they're easy and they kind of, if somebody wants a larger size, it's a custom order, which we can do. Which we can do. We just don't get a lot of requests for it, so we don't just offer it out the gate. But so with 8x10s, on those edits, you can get away with a little bit more than you would if it were, like a 24x36 or whatever the case may be. So, welcome to everybody that joined. Kind of a different vibe here. Kind of more of a shop vibe during the day. We do auctions and stuff at night. And but follow me or hang out, whatever you guys want to do. What we're editing is this is I found this in a book. This is where we started. This is where we're at. We have a ways to go, but we're getting there. Obviously, a huge difference. And then we'll do like color work on it and things like that. And then I'll have to reshape it a little bit to get it to fit kind of standard size. But there's this one, the Spitfire, which we haven't started yet. And then we're going to do this photo, but we're not going to do all this in the stream, I don't think. But and then there's another one of these. There's a third one in this set, and it's a German plane, and then it says "foe" on it, not friend. And you can see here, this is like the underside of the plane, right? Um, that would be so. This would have been handed out to like infantry or ground-based troops, right? Well, to anybody really, I guess. That little damage there. And by the way, my name is, I got a little button for this too. My name is Steve the Book Guy. A little laggy over there, huh? Hopefully I'm not too laggy. Whew, lag. You good? I think my computer's choking. Maybe I need to keep the graphics to a minimum. Um, you have the ability to show things. Which I think is really neat. Yeah, consistent. There we go. There we go. Not perfect, but it will do. I bled over a little bit there, did it? Hello, my new friends. Kind of a different vibe here. We kind of a shop vibe. We can show you some stuff if there's anything you guys would like to see. But please feel free to look at the store. Everything is negotiable. We run. We don't edit. We do streams at night sometimes too. That'll be a little bit more traditional. During the afternoon, I have to do this work anyway. and I figured I'd figure out a way to do it hanging out with y'all. So and I did. And we're also streaming out to Twitch and YouTube as well. Doo, doo, doo. Hey, what's up, Mr. Studebaker? Always good to see you. We're editing B-17 Fortress. I found this in a book as a bookmark. This is I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is kinda where we were on the damage, and then we're getting there, friend. Look at that. Ah, clean. So, there's some photos rotating at the bottom, kinda featuring some stuff, and of course, there's the stuff in the shop. So, anything you guys would like to see, have me flip through, or if there's anything you just wanna flip through to just because you wanna flip through it, don't feel obligated that you have to buy it. You know what I mean? Believe me, you'll be helping me because that'll give me something to talk about. I should put that on a screen. That's what I should do. I should have like photos at the bottom and then rotate like messages as well. That's what I'll do. I'll do that next time. Do it next time. Bum 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 bum. Oh, my headset might be dying soon. I'll probably stream until my headset dies. Because if I can't listen to the music, then we're just bumping out here. Do you guys even hear the music at this point? It's probably really quiet. Let me see here. Let me get us something a little more upbeat. Oh yeah, you guys can't hear nothing. What do we got over here? Let's do rock music. Lo-fi? Is that even a thing? Can you rock music lo-fi? Alternative and punk lo-fi. Let's give that a shot. After this ad. There you go. Ooh, that's a little loud. Probably somewhere like that. That's good, right? Somewhere in that range. Yeah, let's probably do that. Hopefully that's better for y'all. You know what? I don't like it. Video game beats? Oh, you know what? Let's start the other one over. Oh, this is good. What do you think, guys? I need some music. I need some music. This is a little too mellow. Let's go back to this, I guess. It was good in the beginning. And I guess as you geez, bum, 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 bum. So hello, if you just joined, we have a little bit of a different stream. I'm actually live editing. I probably should have put that in the title. We do have about 100 items in the store. We have the ability to show you those items. So feel free to holler. We will happily flip through any of these books, especially that Chogal art book. I'm begging for someone to let me look through that with them. But in lieu of someone needing something out of the shop, we are just going to continue to go ahead and edit. What we're editing today is this guy. We found him in a book. I figured coming over here and hanging out in the ephemera channel would be, or the ephemera category would be cool. And so, but do give me a follow, even if this isn't your vibe. We do have more, traditional shows at different times. But usually, if you catch me during the afternoon or in the morning, or this is kind of what we're doing. So, What's up, Mr. Fish? Did my music stop? Oh no. Oh, my headset died. That's what happened. Oh no. That's even worse. So we are probably going to finish up this image and then we will probably take off for today. Going fast now. Maybe that music was distracting me. Maybe it was too mellow. What's up, guys? Hello to everybody that just joined. We are live editing a new print for our store. This is I don't know if you guys tell what it is based on just the tail. Down at the bottom, we do have some of the items we have available for sale, kind of a featured list. Everything is negotiable. And also, I do have the ability to kind of just show you close-ups and stuff if you need to see it. But other than that, just chill out, enjoy looking at the shop. Hopefully, the music is at a good pitch for you. Hopefully, your day's going great. And even if it's not going great, I hope it gets better or whatever is pissing you off gets punched in the face. How's that for motivational speaking? Nailed it. So eventually we'll resize this on the sides here. We'll get rid of all the white. I'm so glad I had gotten this done. I've been meaning to do this for so long. What's up, Span? Oh my God, Span's on the screen and Span's on that. Oh, Spam, not Span. Sorry. This is the B-17 Fortress. We're going to be doing the Spitfire at one point. But I found this in the middle of a book. It looked to be something they would have given the troops to kind of identify the planes from the ground, so they're not shooting at troops. So they're not shooting at, their own troops, which is what I understand is less than ideal. I'm not a military tactician, but firing on your own troops seems bad. Happy to hear evidence to the contrary. What's up, Vampire Willie? What a cool name. Everything's in the shop, guys. I'm just doing some live editing. I do have the ability to show close-ups and stuff, so just holler at me if you need to see something. Everything's negotiable. Very friendly, so don't be afraid to. Actually, some of my regulars come in here; they'll beat me up pretty good, and that'll encourage everyone else to beat me up. We'll get a selling train going. Sold, sold. Anyway. So a lot of times what I do is I'm an artist first and foremost, and I will find old prints, things that are real damaged, but they're really cool. And then we'll pop them up, we'll fix them up, and then we'll offer them as prints. I feel like a lost person sometimes. So I like finding the lost things, like that whole Christmas, like the Island of Misfit Toys, totally would have been my jam. You know what I mean? So. Probably going to be done here in a second. Yes. It's not perfect. I think I'll probably sit on it for a while and then oop, got it. Fix all that. What's all that about? You call that oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey, what's up, Ashky? Good to see you. Everything's in the shop. If you'd like to see something, just holler. We're doing some live editing stream today. Dun, 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 dun. If there's nothing in the shop you like today, it's totally rad. Just give me a follow. We'll probably have 1,000 items in there by the end of next week. We're trying to move our whole shop over here. So anything that lets me sell stuff and edit at the same time, I'm in. Mhm. Stupid little radio. Oh, there's a crease there. We got to get deal with that. All right. I'm glad I saw that. Mhm. What's up, Toy Hunter? A bit of a different stream. I'm doing some live editing. We have some featured items rotating at the bottom. If you want to see anything up close, no problem. Definitely can do that. Just holler. Everything's negotiable. I'm easy. Follow me if you haven't already. Be adding tons and tons of stuff. Eventually, I'll probably move over to the handmade category. We'll do the book category after that. We kind of bounce around a little bit. And we do also do like traditional stuff as well. Just not today. Today we're editing. Yeah. All right. So this is a really cool item here. Check this out. So what we're editing is this, and hopefully you guys can see that big enough to. I don't know how much your phones show, but that I mean, you see all the creases. So we're pulling all that out, and then we'll have the prints available. There's three in this series. There's this one, excuse me, not the fiends, my lord, friends of the Spare, which I think that was upset. I think it's pretty true. Then then there's a German one, which is like the HE 77 or something. What they call that. Yeah, I found these in a bookmark. I think are being used, just shoved in a book, old book monkey. Hello, Mama Ledman, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it, everybody. Hopefully that music is not too loud or anything. My headset died, so I can't hear it anymore. So we're just doing some live editing, letting everybody just kind of come in and out, check out the store at their convenience. Everything's negotiable. Mm. Bro beer, true finds. I like that. True Find LLC. We're doing some live editing. I know. Hopefully, I'm not just saying the same thing. Yeah, that's what we're working on right here. We do have the ability to show stuff. So if you guys want to see a book, or like I know I have a couple of these old antique books that are illustrated, I would love a reason to flip through those. So just don't be afraid to ask. It'd be totally cool. But until that time comes, we will. We're almost done with this image. We're gonna muscle through. I tried to do an image in 1 hour, and I've been on this one for about an hour. So I figured I'd be sitting here anyway. I would just come sit and hang out with you all. So oh, it's not quite there yet, is it? Not quite there. Also, if you guys have any things like this that you would like to have fixed, I will fix them for you. Like, if you have a scanner, I mean, you can always send me the original. If you don't have a scanner, that will do high res. But there's a fee and everything, but we can get it done for you. I'm sure you guys find a ton of cool stuff too. I'll even do it on stream. That's what I'll do. Maybe I'll go over into the handmade category, and that's what we'll do. trying to line up the dots as best I can without it's the problem with these older the way they print it, the pixels are so boom, like, right in your face, you know what I mean? So, hello to everybody. I got this whole text thing that kinda explains stuff. I don't know how much, like, folks read the text, but I guess quite a bit. I'm on a desktop, so I don't know the whatnot cell phone experience all that much. So, how's that look, guys? What do you think? Well, I think it's looking pretty good. Not perfect. Maybe there's an issue down here. Yep, right through here. Almost there, almost there. I'm excited. So this print will be available here. Maybe I'll stop editing and actually show you guys some stuff. What's up, Cracker Lag? What's up, Jay Rizzy? Junior Ziggy. What did I just call you, Jay Riggy? You're whoever you want to be. What's up, Barrett, guys? Kind of a different stream here. I used to stream on Twitch a lot. Not a lot, but every now and then. So kind of doing the same thing, just doing some editing. Show you. Let's look at this one more time to see where we're at. See, we've got some issues here in the middle. We got to kind of smooth all this out. What is going on over there? All right. What do we think? Are we done with this? I think we might be done with this. I think we might be done. As I continue to edit more. What's up, guys? Ooh, lots of you guys coming in now. What's up? Hello, everybody. My name's Steve, the book guy, photographer, retoucher, whatnotter. I like books, old things, antiques. The weirder, the more interesting, the better. It's kind of a smattering of different things. Our shows can be a little bit different. We kind of try new things all the time. Today, I wanted to edit. I need to get some photos done. We also do the normal sales and things like that. But I figured I had to get this done anyway. Why not do it like on here with the store open so you guys can at least see the stuff. See the stuff. Does anybody want to share what they collect? I'd love to know what you guys collect. Oops. Oops. Look around here. I'm having some issues in the middle here, but yeah, that's why. Like, look at that, man. That's crazy. Boom. I took all that out. It's not perfect. It's still a little soiled. That might give it a little character. I might throw a texture on top of it and see if I can't get it all to blend together. I don't want to spend too much more time on this. We are almost. Hey, son, good to see you, bud. Check out my new setup, homie. Let me know how that music is. Hopefully, it's not too loud. So, my headset died, so I have no idea how loud anything is. I mailed the rest of your stuff off today too, I believe. Was that yesterday? I don't remember. The world finds you fantastic. Mm-hmm. 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 We are almost done with this. Oh, we do a 7 inning stretch. Let's do a 7 inning stretch. 7 inning stretch. Raw. Do. I think I'm not gonna mess with that texture. I think I might be done. I'm done as I'm gonna be. Because I don't want it perfect, right? Because it's not going to be perfect. It should have a little texture. But I took out all the major issues. So think I think we're in good shape. And again, to show you guys, this is not perfect. Like this isn't as sharp as I would like. I would go in there with a pen tool and like redraw that. Uh, and then the same thing here. The creases went right through those spots, so you just couldn't get it sharp without having to redraw it. So, oops, which I could do, which I might do at some point, not today. So that might be it, guys. That might be. It took about an hour to do this, and that's exactly how long I was planning on being online for. I do appreciate everyone swinging by. I do appreciate everyone taking a look at the stuff. Um, yeah, yeah. So Mal, I think you might be the last one in here. I just saw you pop in. I'll give you a couple of minutes to flip through that list, and then I think we might wrap it up for the day. But no rush. Take your time. Take your time. I'm a 7th inning stretch it a little bit. Oh, I'm getting old. Holy smokes. Be right back. Hello. All right. Ooh, hello, everybody that just joined. You guys just caught the tail end of the edit. Hopefully, let me check this audio real quick. Make sure we're not like blowing out your ears. My headset died, so I don't know how loud the music is anymore. But so we just did this edit, which I'm super happy that's done. Um, I think we might actually wrap up the stream. I'll get Archbishop. I just saw you pop in. I think Mal's still looking. Take your time. Take your time. I'm trying to figure out what I can show you guys while we wait. And I do have an overhead as well. So if you want me to flip through a book or a magazine for you, actually, let me go grab a book I've been meaning to flip through. Really controversial Swamp Thing cover here, especially these days. This right here is the first appearance of, not first appearance. This is Mary Jane Watson as Sonia. What category am I in? I forgot. Am I in ephemera? So anyway, let me go grab that book. We'll flip through it real quick, and then that'll probably wrap up the stream. I'll be right back. All right, check this out. We'll look through this real quick. So this is Tales from Shakespeare, 80 illustrations. Let me put this mic down. Can you res? Can I read? I'll read them all to you, Oliver. Every single one. Every book. I finished my edit. You want to see the edit? That's what I came to do. I'm kind of at a loss to what to do next because I've been staring at this friggin' photo for an hour. So check that out, dude. I finished. So here's the after. There's the before. Took about an hour. Pretty happy with it. And then we'll crop it down to probably like an 8x10 format, and then kind of like how I did those photos in that bottom photo, and then and that'll be that. Oop, that's not the one. I don't have the energy. This is probably going to be the next one. Is the Spitfire. Hello to everybody that just joined. Kind of a different vibe here. I do a lot of live editing, and the shop's open. So you saw the Silent Bob. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Do I have those in the store? I think I have those in the store. Yeah, they're neat. I got them from a dude. He's just had a baby, and he sold me a bunch of his stuff because he's just he wanted to make sure it got into another good place, right? And then he needed all the space. He needed the space. We did the Fortress. We have Fire. We're doing that one tomorrow probably, and then this photo we'll do last at some point. And I love this. So like look what all that's going on here. A flag with 48 stars. So no Alaska, no Hawaii. You got this flapper girl up here in the corner, right? How rad is that? And then you got another girl there. See, humans don't change. That's the interesting thing. When you start looking back into history, we don't change. Like this is every kid's dorm room everywhere, but it just like it just stuff that's in it just matches the time. But it just cracks me up. Like a postcard, it's just a text. It just was slower, you know. So anyway, he's reading the old book. I think what else? I think it's I don't know. I just think this is super neat. University of Texas. I think what the star is about. But anyway, did I fold that when I scanned it? What's that about? Is that in the original image? That's weird. Anyway, so I'm probably gonna wrap it up here, guys. I've been on here for about an hour and I'm staring at this stripper pole. It might be a stripper pole. And this gives me what's that book that we all read? Was it Catcher in the Rye with Salinger about the angsty kid who's just an ADHD kid in need of an adult that will help him? That kid would probably have a stripper pole. Anyway, um, I would have a stripper pole. Do you know the Rocky Horror Picture Show? I used to write when I was in college. I ran around as Rocky. I ran around in the gold underwears, in the gold underoos, back in the day, and about 30 pounds ago. Anyway, guys, I do need to run. Oliver, I hope the post office trip was fantastic. Um, I'm gonna go. I'm fried. That fried me. That was harder than I thought. So anyway, I'm going to be on tomorrow again. I might even be later on tonight. I'm going to do probably a more sales oriented one. I just got to kind of figure out what I want to do. I think I'm going to do like a radio show during the morning or something, or like during the afternoon when there's less traffic. And then maybe at night. Is there a big difference between, have you noticed a big difference in traffic between the morning and the evening, Oliver? Or do you ever stream during the day? Big difference. So that's what I might do. I might do this like slower, more chill, like do the editing on stream and then just maybe flip through a book or an art book or something during the day just to get on here and say hi to everybody. And then maybe at night we'll do something a little more. See, that's what I thought. Just catch people at like 11 to 1. It's probably when I'll stream during the morning or the afternoon. And then I'll do an evening show. Or maybe I'll alternate. Maybe that's what I'll do. Is I'll get bored doing just one thing. Anyway, y'all don't need to watch me theory craft this out. But love your faces. Oliver, I'll catch up with you. I'll see you soon. Retouched. Later, guys.